money.
Okay, so the question is really, how do you make your cash machine work, as in, like, if you have an email sequence for a promo, and how do you, what was it, turn it into money?
Yeah, instead of, like, because I can send out, like, 4 emails and never get a sale, so how do I turn that into...
Oh, like, so basically what we've done for you and how we basically make money 2 days in.
Yeah.
It's almost like a profitable campaign for you just being
Absolutely.
here, which is awesome. All right, so, hey guys, just a quick heads up, you're actually crashing in on a late night session. Real quickly, just to answer your question more than anything, it's in the session of how do you make your cash machine work? Now, cash machine email sequence was popularized by a guy called Frank Kern. It's actually just an email promo sequence. You can do this with 1 email, 4 emails, 7 emails, whatever you want. 4 just seems to be like a fun number. So the way that you do it is you give reasons to buy. Now, if you don't have a reason to get someone to buy, that reason could be something as simple as, I just want people to be happy. It's kind of like a reason, I guess. And it's insane. Hold on a second, just real quick on the fly editing, because again, this was not planned in the slightest. Is my microphone on? It should be green at the top.
Yes, it is.
Sweet. Ta-da! Raising you to eye height, because that's what we love to do. I don't like editing, so fuck it, we're just gonna keep going with this. I don't like editing anything in my life. It's kind of like, you're here, enjoy, yay.
And why is it that you don't like editing?
We'll get into that in a minute. So,
okay.
Essentially what it is that, like, so making your cash machine actually works. So the elements are, you need to give them a reason to buy. The reasons to buy are quite simple. It can be because they're on your mailing list, which is like the easiest one to use. It could be because they bought a promotion from you in the past. It could be because you're doing a fire sale. It could be because, like you're raising your prices. It could be any reason, really, to get someone to buy. Now, when you're actually creating a cash machine sequence, or, you know, a promotion sequence, what you want to have is the idea of why. And then you want to lace that into story, which is what we cover in my Storytelling Blueprint, Module 3 in particular, about how to create email sequences where people engage with you and they know, like, and trust you and they want to buy from you. Hi, Chase. Yeah, you guys might see my cat just walking around. But yeah, hello, boy. He wants in on the action. But when you actually go through, like, the cash machine sequence, what you'll find, especially, like, the way that you write, you gotta link it to story. You gotta give them an actual reason why. So that reason could be, like for you, it's like, I'm currently abroad, I'm hanging out with this guy, and we're working on my business, and this is what we're doing, and guys, I'm gonna be increasing my prices, and that's the reason why I'm giving you guys this amazing discount. Whereas someone like you at home might actually be thinking, how can I not drop my prices and still get people to buy? Well, add bonuses. Could be that I'm going to do a live training afterwards that's 60 minutes long for the people that buy right now. And if you bought in the past, send me an email. We'll get you on as well. Mm-hmm. But it's just a way that I want to go ahead and answer the questions that you have about whatever program that you're selling. So it could be a weight loss program. Like, okay, I'm going to go on for 60 minutes and answer every question you have about paleo. For me, it's how to write stories and do videos like this stupid shit I usually do. I say stupid shit because I love doing these videos, but I don't get enough time. But I talk, I just talk. I just go from what I feel.
So if you go with someone like me who's like doesn't really have a lot of clue about storytelling, where do I start?
Watch movies.
Okay.
Like, seriously, watch movies, read books. My personal favorite thing to do with people, and especially you guys here, on YouTube, is something called Gears of War cutscenes for Gears of War 1, 2, and 3. It's 6 hours long, so, marathon it. Take a day off, do it. But do it with a notepad. I guarantee you will actually start looking at the emotional sequences and the breakdowns. You'll get completely hooked on it. That's one.
And so, okay, I'm just going to slow you down if that's okay. So the emotional sequences, like, how would you take that, and do you use the same emotional sequences in your email sequence afterwards?
Yeah, I mean, I always do that, but my emotional sequences are always... Now, the best way I can say it, sorry. So use the emotional sequences for different things. But if we're, like, dragging this right back to the cash machine sequence, what I'd love to say most, and what's probably most prevalent, is start creating conversations. Like, how would you talk to your best friend?
Say, hi, how are you, what's going on?
Yeah, no, but like, say you were offering your best friend a booster session for whatever it was because they asked. Now, would you be like, oh, hey, here's the reason why? Yes, you want to give a reason why, but hey, would you be like, oh, kind of keeping it arms? No, you'd be like very straightforward. It's like, hey, Adil, what's up? Just a quick heads up. I'm in London right now. I'm having this amazing adventure. I'm doing all this, that, the other. I'm learning a shitload of stuff. I'm doing some great stuff here and there. And one of the big things I'm taking away from this is how my business is working, how I can actually recoup my investment in whatever I do in about 4 or 5 days. By the way, just a quick heads up, I've decided I'm going to raise my prices for one of my programs, or I'm releasing this out right now, and I'm going to add a couple of new bonuses just for you if you take action over the next couple of days. And the reason is quite simple. It's because I'm going to be increasing my prices and I want you to get access to it before the prices go up. Or I'm going to be giving you a bonus because I'm only going to be doing this for a short period of time, and this bonus is going to act as a new product we're building. Whatever it is, you actually have it that way. So it's like giving you first dibs to get in. And that's essentially what it is. So going back to your other question, so how you make them work is by timing your promotions out, make sure that it's around the same time. But the other question you had was how to make them profitable, and that is make an offer that's worth buying from. That's the big one. Most people make shitty offers. You want to have an offer people will actually pay for.
Why do you think people make shitty offers?
Because they've bought a book and heard how anyone will buy anything online, really. Your area of expertise really is quite simple. A good offer is one that makes people go, holy shit, I want to give you my money right now. I don't care how much it is. People got it in their mind, a couple of years ago, that you could charge a lot of money or charge a little money for information, and they kind of screwed it up, because what they did was they did the information side of things, but how do I put this nicely? They did the information, which is great, but what they lacked on spectacularly was valuing it. Valuing the pricing correctly and overcharging sometimes undercharging, and people bought it because it was the golden age. So creating a proper offer, we're going to do that in a separate video, how to actually do that, but yeah, it's essentially just make sure that you have a good offer that solves a problem, you have a reason to actually go ahead and mail them, and put it into a sequence. Just mail it out to them, do it out the blue if you need to, but just make sure that it's fun and reason why. It could be something tragic, someone I know very closely, his sister broke her neck, and he mailed out an offer series just to raise money to make sure that she could have her medical bills paid for, and he did, and congratulations to him, because it's absolutely amazing. But at the same time, I know other people have done it horribly wrong, and it's not made a single buck.
And why do people do it wrong?
They do it from desperation. It's an energetic thing. They do it from a desperation. So I'm going to get a little metaphysical with you guys. How you write comes across metaphorically and energetically. Not metaphorically. Metaphysically is the word I wanted. So metaphysically and energetically. So if you're not ready, if you're not feeling a certain way, if you're not doing something, you write from desperation without inspiration. You kind of your words kind of fall on depressed ears. Whereas inspired ears will listen to conversations that are by inspired people.
Okay, so can I ask you the obvious question?
Go for it.
Because a lot of people are desperate out there, right? Myself included. So when you get into desperation, what's your best tip for getting out of desperation?
Breathe. Breathe, motherfucker. Seriously, breathe. My favorite thing ever is, someone recently said this to me, and it was actually brilliant. It was, I'm going to say it into the camera and I'm going to say it to you. So here's the thing. Fear is basically excitement without breath, and that's what desperation is. It's fear. So take a deep breath, 3 deep breaths, and then what you want to do is just come to terms and say, I got this. That's one way. The other way that I like using is this really stupid thing I learned years ago. If life is a story, then what you want to do is when things go wrong and awry and you get into desperation, throw your hands up and go, plot twist, and keep going. I do that all the time. My neighbors in this neighborhood think I'm crazy because I do that at least twice a week. Shit doesn't go right, whatever, plot twist, let's go. And then you just change the story and keep going. So how you get out of desperation, really, if you want some practical tips, is breathe. It's number 1. Number 2 is take out a notepad and pen. Don't take out your phone, you idiot. Don't type something on notepad. Get a notepad and pen. Because notepads and pens access a part of the brain that are actually to do with problem solving and remembrance. So when you write shit down, you'll remember it. So when you write it down, you create a plan of how I'm going to do this, and you find a way out. If you have a mailing list of any kind, more than say 100 people, even 100 people, by all means you can do it with less than 100. As long as you got one person on mailing list, as long as you can get in touch with people, as long as you have Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, whatever it is, you can reach out to people and people will actually get in touch with you and make an offer that's worth being taken seriously.
Okay, and how often can you build a cash machine? Like, there's people out there that do them on a weekly basis.
You can do a cash machine on a weekly basis if you want to. I wouldn't suggest it. I prefer people like build up value in between.
Yeah.
So then you can actually extract from that emotional bank account by using the cash machine. So you build up emotional value and content value, and then you go ahead and do it. So there's a bunch of series as well. But guys, I'm gonna call this video to an end because I really want to answer this live because why not? And I get to create content. So see you guys later. As always, subscribe to this channel, wherever the fuck it is, probably down there. Go check out adelamarcy.com down there and listen in on my podcast because we have amazing guests. I'm probably going to upload a few of them here as well. So peace out and see you later. Adios.